Hello, we are Ivan Valin and Natalia Echeverri of Valencia Studio, a landscape design and research studio based in Hong Kong. Our proposal for the 2020 Seoul International Garden Show is connected to our research on urban landscape systems and draws on our interest in creating new experiences of nature in the city.
We call our project Substrates+Stitches, a garden composed of dirt, fabric, and dense planting, an ordinary palette assembled in an extraordinary way to reveal that which is usually invisible. At the root of our settlements, at the foundation of our cities, and at the heart of our gardens is soil. Seoul, like many ancient cities, emerged from landscapes that were shaped and cultivated out of the ground. But today, the earthen substrate of our cities has become fragmented, diminished, and degraded. We talk about greening the city, but we should really be talking about revealing and enriching its soil first. Soil links to our traditions, to patterns of life and livelihood. To bring people in contact with soil again is to remind us of a vital collective resource and reinforces our sense of belonging in the landscape. Our garden brings soil to the surface, revealing its mass and weight, its warmth, its humidity. Our installation celebrates the process of soil formation by revealing the continuous exchanges between air, water, roots, and microbes. And in a small way, the proposal contributes to the enrichment of 30 cubic meters of degraded urban soil. The installation is simple. We couple common landscape materials with young plants, mulch, and bright fabrics to create 6 unique geotextile vessels. The top of each vessel is a 1 meter square, the size of a typical urban tree pit, but below this rim, the vessels swell with new urban soil. Our site sits on moderately deep, coarse loam and sandy loam soils above a small granite outcrop. Deeper and more saturated alluvial silts fill the shallow valley running below the Solo 7017 bridge. We propose to intercept waste soil as it is removed from nearby construction and redevelopment projects as the bulk fill for each vessel. Each soil vessel takes on a unique shape, finding a balance between the soil loading and tensile strength of the fabric and reinforced ribs. The bulging vessels form an arrangement of spaces, seating, and play surfaces across the site. The colors and blocking patterns on each vessel hint at Pojagi wrapping traditions. The vessels are slowly evolving sculptures of internal and external dynamics. The porous fabrics allow extra moisture and oxygen exchange and stimulate increased growth and phytoremediation, while softly weathering throughout the duration of the exhibit. In Hong Kong, we undertook extensive testing on the forms and structural dynamics of each of the 2 vessel types to ensure their performance. The fabric vessels are made with fabrics sourced from Korean manufacturers. Once completed, the vessels will be delivered to site, arranged, and attached to simple metal frames sitting over a sheet composed of pine mulch. First aggregates, then processed local soils with a compost gradient are added to each bag until full. We have chosen trees like dogwood, poplar, alder, and birch, but planted them in densely packed permaculture arrangements to foster deep root penetration. Interplanted with the trees, buckwheat, Japanese vetch, alfalfa, and Korean clover are chosen for their hardiness and nitrogen-fixing capabilities. Our hope is that once the exhibit gardens are dismantled, the vessels will be opened up and the remediated soils returned for use in local planting projects within the district.